Special thank you to LS11 channel members. Join the channel today for early access, bonus content, and more. Yeah!
Hello, LS11 Universe, it's the Doctor. And the guy that pinned a former WWE champion yesterday, Zander with 3. Go fuck yourself. Welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome to TNA Sacrifice. Doc, why aren't we in an arena? Well, see though, Doc, why not in custom arena, Doc? Why not in customer? Why in TNA arena, Doc? Why are... Well, if you let me answer the fucking question! No, I gotta interrupt you and not let you answer. That's how this works. Now, we're in the TNA arena because there's not a single good sacrifice arena on Community Creations. Right. So, we kick things off tonight with the TNA International title on the line. As Mustafa Ali makes his way down to the ring. Former TNA World Champion, looking to win his first singles title in quite some time here tonight. That's right, so Mustafa Ali. As Ali has made his way to the ring. Now here comes the TNA International Champion, Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. of Bullet Club, the co-leader of Bullet Club TNA, makes his way to the ring. He's been the international champ since Slammiversary. We know TNA is wrapping up in just a few weeks' time. Our final TNA event will be Final Resolution. That is right. And I believe that is airing on March 22nd. I believe that is the final date. Yes, the week before. The week before Xandomania, yes, I believe is when TNA is wrapping up. NXT and TNA wrapping up around the same time as we are essentially more or less preparing to streamline LS11 Universe at long last. Keep it that way this time. So, the national title on the line. Mustafa Ali and Zack Sabre Jr. This is going to be a technical wrestling clinic. It's a classic. So, here we go. ZSJ and Mustafa Ali locking up. Now Zack Sabre Jr. with Mustafa Ali. Off the ropes here, Zack Sabre Jr. ducks him into big hip toss there, Ali. Now Ali. Right hook to ZSJ, Ali. Around the arm now, Mustafa Ali. Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. swings it around, has the waist here of Ali. Zack Sabre Jr. now with Mustafa here. Mustafa Ali now, headlock takeover from Zack Sabre Jr. Ali trying to fight back here, Mustafa Ali. Head scissor now, knocking him back, Mustafa Ali. There, knocks him down. Mustafa goes for the clothesline. Zack Sabre Jr. goes for the kick. Out of a counter now. Ali with ZSJ for a neck breaker, taking him down. Big splash. Nobody home now. Kick there, and Mustafa Ali goes for the super kick. Zack Sabre Jr. kicking the head there. Down goes Ali now, and Zack Sabre Jr. Go, throws Ali in the corner. Big uppercut now. Shoves him back into jumping neck breaker. Takes him down. Axe handle now. Down goes Mustafa. Zack Sabre Jr. now. Ropes and dives out onto Ali. Mustafa going down here. Zack Sabre Jr. Super kick off the jaw from Mustafa. Mustafa Ali now getting ZSJ back to his feet, and Ali punches him around ringside here, and Mustafa with ZSJ back into the ring now, and Ali has him down, knee into the bag here. Mustafa Ali pops up into DDT. Tilt-a-World DDT. Ali looking to embody a world champion tonight. Mustafa and ZSJ are both former world champions. Ali here in TNA. Zack Sabre Jr. in New Japan. Now Ali goes for the frog splash. Zack Sabre Jr. with the big knee strike into a discus forearm. Leads the super kick now, and now Zack Sabre Jr. with Ali up and down with a suplex. He strike there. Down goes Mustafa again. Zack Sabre Jr. with Mustafa Ali back to his feet. Goes for the kick. Countered. Step now. And now ZSJ pulls him in for suplex. Taking him down. Now Zack Sabre Jr. kick to the midsection. And now a kick to the head. Then Mustafa Ali pops him up and falls back with a suplex. Into a cover now, Mustafa Ali, one kick out from ZSJ. He goes for him, Zack Sabre Jr. into Michinoku driver. Puts him down here into a cover. 1, 2, Ali getting the shoulders up again. Zack Sabre Jr. now, hold on. Ali counters. Mentioned ZSJ is a former IWGP heavyweight champion. And he is. We got anything to say on the state of Japan in the Almost 11 universe? Not at the moment. Give it some time. How long? Day or two. Zack Sabre Jr. takes out the arm and goes for a knee strike. Mustafa Ali. Super kick there to Zack Sabre Jr. Taking him down now, and Zack Sabre Jr.'s down. Ali comes again. Goes for the frog splash. Zack Sabre Jr. out of the way now. ZSJ into armbar. Armbar is in, trying to tap out Ali. Is Mustafa going to give up tonight? I don't think Mustafa Ali knows the meaning of the word give up. Ali now. Big suplex again to Zack Sabre Jr. and Mustafa Ali going after the leg. And again. There now from Zack Sabre Jr. and Zack Sabre Jr. Ali pops up. Hurricane Rana knocks him down. Ali with ZSJ back to his feet now. And Mustafa Ali throws him across the ring into the corner. Ali goes for him. Pops up into kick in the head. Now Mustafa Ali, hold on, rolls through. Face buster. Gets Zack Sabre Jr. busted open. 1, 2, no. Now Ali, springboard, goes for cannonball. Ali, roundhouse kick into the head from ZSJ, taking him down. Now Zack Sabre Jr., Michinoku driving to Mustafa Ali, taking him down here, and Zack Sabre Jr. with Ali back to his feet, and Zack Sabre Jr. Oh no. If he locks this in, it's game, set, match. Here we go. Barry from EastEnders. Barry from EastEnders. Zack Sabre Jr.'s got it locked in. Trying to force a submission on Mustafa Ali right now. Ali in trouble. Ali is fighting for his life right now not to give up, not to tap out. Mustafa Ali is locked deep in the Barry from EastEnders. Is he going to fight out? Yes, he is. Ali staying alive. Ali and Zaguri. ZSJ goes down. Ali to the top rope. Into 450. No. And now, oh, wait a minute. The referee. The referee goes down. Wait a minute. On the apron, that's Hangman Adam Page. Hangman Page said he was going to be one of the men that takes down Bullet Club, said that he would be responsible for Bullet Club losing gold. And Ali, looking at Hangman, looking at the fallen ZSJ and realizing it. Well, Ali's not someone that'll take an opportunity and not run with it. 450 splash. Into a cover. 1, 2, 3. And with the help of Hangman Adam Page, Mustafa Ali is the new TNA International Champion. Zack Sabre Jr. launched Ali into the referee, and it looked like he was going to do something underhanded to keep the gold, but instead, Hangman Adam Page, the Bullet Club Slayer, jumps the barricade. I don't know where the hell he came from, nailed that buckshot lariat, and sent a clear as day message to Bullet Club that he is not here to play games anymore. Mustafa Ali is the international champion. What a win for Ali. Well, folks, we kicked things off tonight with Bullet Club dropping the first of their TNA championships. The second of that, Doc. That's right, the second. I forgot to drop the X Division title. They've dropped another title, have Bullet Club, and now we move into the Knockouts Tag Team titles. That's right, our Director of Authority, Maven Huffman, made this a triple threat matchup following the dominance that this group, the Damned, has shown as of late. As the Damned make their way to the ring, Jade Davidson, and we now have names. That's right, we've learned their names at last. The tall one, the one we've known as the soul of the matron. We now know that is Isabella Dimitrescu. That is right, and the smaller woman next to the soul of the Empress, that is Sarah Gray. Sarah Gray and Isabella Dimitrescu have made their way to the ring. The Damned looking to become the champions tonight. Out next, they really exist. That's an inside joke. Heather and M by Elegance, the Elegance brand, getting their shot at the Knockouts tag titles tonight. See how it goes. So the Elegance brand The Elegance brand have made their way to the ring. Could they pull this off? It's a no holds, or it's a triple threat elimination match. So we'll see how this goes as Heather and Em have made their way to the ring, but now here come the champions. Indy Hartwell and Steph DeLanda have made their way to the ring, the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. So, let's do this triple threat elimination match for the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships. That's right, Indy and Steph won the gold from the Angel Warriors just a few months ago in Melbourne. That's right, but now tonight, the Damned, Isabella Dimitrescu and Sarah Gray, the Elegance brand of Heather and Em, and the champions, Indy and Steph. Triple threat matchup, here we go. Dimitrescu launches in, taking down Heather, the biggest woman in the match and the smallest woman. Was the Damned beat the former champions Angel Warriors this past Thursday to get this shot as Isabella Dimitrescu just slammed into Indy Hartwell as hard as she could. The only woman in this matchup that comes even remotely close to the size of Isabella Dimitrescu is Maggie by Elegance, and she still towers over her. And Steph DeLanda, I suppose, as well, but she towers over both of them. Sarah Gray getting taken down now. Two of the newest LS11 originals. Damned here. Indy Hartwell tries to knock it back, and Indy Hartwell's no small woman either. No, she is not. As now, everyone is trying to take their turn taking down Isabella, and she just keeps getting back up as Sarah now back body drop to Indy. It feels like they're trying to 4-on-2 the Damned here, and it is not working in their favor. No, it is not. Jade Davidson. We now know that the Sinister Minister, Father James Mitchell, has hitched his horse to the Damned wagon as well. Sarah Grace on the top rope by Heather. Look at this from Isabella. Suplex from Dimitrescu. You can see, like I said, everyone is coming at the Damned right now. They are just not able to get much in here. As Sarah Gray enters the mix now, and Dimitrescu with a knee into the midsection of Maggie. Small package now, senton onto Maggie as well. Small package on Heather. Now. Uh-oh. Indy Hartwell goes for the ride. Now Heather getting knocked back here. Wait a minute. Hartwell getting picked back up to her feet now. And Isabella Dimitrescu knocked back though. Indy Hartwell, hold on. Shoved down. DeLanda now bringing that kendo stick shot in. Covers Jade, gets up on the apron. It's an elimination match, so the Damned can just kind of sit back and watch this happen. Big clothesline there from Isabella. Now Sarah Gray trying to tap out Heather. They're trying to tap out Heather rather. Now Maggie. No, Maggie. Maggie by Elegance thrown in the corner. Big super kick there from Isabella Dimitrescu. Steph DeLanda trying to take out Heather by Elegance. She hangs on. Oh my god. The Damned really are just making this a one-team race here. Feels like it. No one feels safe right now. Sarah Gray now grabs a hold of Steph DeLander. Takes her down. Maggie enters the mix now, and Maggie knocking down Isabella. Jade taking that turnbuckle off. It's all legal in this matchup. And it is. Wait a minute. Oh, Maggie dumped over the top rope. Sarah Gray now. Sarah Gray with an outside, with a big crucifix bomb. Nearly gets rid of Steph DeLander. Now she gets it back up. Isabella took care of Indy as well. Into a swinging STO. 1, 2, 3. One half of the champs is gone. Now Sarah Gray grabs Maggie, lifts her up. And now hits the crucifix bomb on Maggie. 1. No. I think. Oh my God. Indy. The Damned might be in trouble. I thought the Damned might have been in trouble like you said there, but Heather and Indy, that short-lived alliance did not work out. Now Isabella into a cover on Heather. 1, 2, no. Now Isabella has Heather. Good Lord. What a choke slam. Just like that. One member for each team of Indy Hartwell and Steph DeLander. And the Elegance brand. Oh no, Isabella Dimitrescu perched on the top rope. Flies in with a drop kick to Indy. And now, crucifix bomb. 1, 2, 3. Folks, we are guaranteed new Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Maggie. Just forfeit and hand him over to the Damned. As well, she's not going to do that. Oh my God. That was your best shot. Maggie, honey, sweetheart, listen. I know you think you're putting up like a valiant effort right now. But look what you're in there against. And you're 2-on-1. Well, think as Sarah Gray hits that swinging STO. Swings it around. We're out of here. The Damned have become Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Pure dominance is what that was. That was 10 minutes of pure dominance is what that was. What the fuck do we do? Because Z3, in 3 weeks TNA wraps up, or in 4 weeks TNA wraps up. Right. And then there are a problem on LAW. I say we all bend the knee and bow to our Queen of the Damned, Jade Davidson. You know what? Not the worst idea I've ever heard from you. Your winners and new TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, The Damned, Sarah Gray and Isabella Dimitrescu. All hail the Damned, I suppose.
Father James Mitchell, you have picked the right wagon to hit yourself to, old man. Well, you say that. Up next, Knockout's title is on the line. Goes for a swanton. Well, folks, up next, here on Sacrifice. Did you hear Zander like talk like MDZ talking to IOW for a second? No, that was just you. You're the only one that heard that. Okay. It is time for the TNA Knockouts Championship to be on the line. We're 2 for 2 in terms of title changes tonight. Could Rosemary send us 3 for 3? Well, at Overdrive just a few weeks ago, she beat Jade Davidson. She beat the Queen of the Damned in a #1 contenders match. Jade has been obsessed with getting back to her tonight. Gotta be in the back of everyone's mind. Is Jade gonna show herself in this one tonight? Very possible. Rosemary has made her way to the ring. And now here comes the champion. Right, the TNA Knockouts champion of the world. He's been busy this weekend. We saw her on LAW yesterday laying out the United States champion there. There she is, the showstopper, Elizabeth Belle, making her way down to the ring. So, Showstopper has made her way to the ring, ready for a big defense. So, Liza and Rosemary. This is a big one, folks. That it is. A first time ever showdown between these two. So, Rosemary and the showstopper, Elizabeth Belle. The Queen of the Hive versus the showstopper, the punk rock princess. Here we go. Lock up here to Eliza and Rosemary. Eliza's got us, swinging back around on the arm now, Eliza. Back on the arm now of Rosemary here, Eliza. Oh, Rosemary swings it around to self now, Rosemary. In some trouble here, Rosemary. No, Eliza comes back around, has the head now, and Eliza. Rosemary's got her around the waist now, Rosemary with the Knockouts champ around the waist. Rosemary's a former Knockouts tag team champion, but yet to win that big singles title on her own. No, Eliza. Oh, Rosemary. Hits her with a stunner. A jaw-breaking stunner there. Grabs Oliver again now, does Rosemary. Rosemary swings it back around again, has it by the arm. Now Eliza goes down to a knee, but Eliza swinging it back around here, Eliza. Rosemary answers back now, and Rosemary into a chin lock here. Rosemary with the showstopper. Elizabeth Belle sends her off the ropes, ducks her. Leapfrog, or ducks her a second time into pop-up right hook connecting. Eliza's got her down now. Eliza picking her up. Eliza coming in, pops up into roll through there. Into an elbow drop, takes it down. Eliza Getting Rosemary back up to her feet now, and Eliza. Into a big takedown there. Eliza's got Rosemary back up. Big chop there. He's got all of the showstopper now. Head first into the turnbuckle. As Eliza now does Rosemary. Rosemary back flips over into Duxa and clothesline knocks down Eliza. As it goes down now, and Eliza picked back up to her feet by Rosemary, and Rosemary, the big suplex there, taking her down. Rosemary gonna look for Red Wedding to finish the job here. Rosemary goes for it. Eliza countering, and Eliza into a big takedown of her own. Knocks down Rosemary here, does the showstopper. Picking away at her now. Rosemary floats through into neckbreaker, knocking down Elizabeth. Knockouts champ rolls onto the bottom rope now, and Rosemary goes up to the top rope. Rosemary drops the elbow. Mary now back up on the apron here. Rosemary back into the ring. Eliza's down. Can't win the title by count out. Oh, you cannot. Rosemary goes for a kick. Eliza kick to the midsection. Knocking it back here. Eliza. Fearless forearm connecting to Rosemary. Back up to her feet now, and Eliza. Referee starts the count over at 1. Rosemary back into the ring now, and Eliza picking her back up to her feet now. Eliza. Whammy paw to Rosemary. Into a cover. 1, 2, kick out. Eliza with a big chop there. Rosemary answering back with one of her own. Eliza chops her back, though. Back and forth here they're going. Shot for shot and chop for chop between these two ladies here in this one. As it goes for the chop. Rosemary, though, strikes now. Eliza knocking her back here. Hits the ropes. And big clothesline there. Takes down Rosemary. Eliza, hold on. Same way she beat Shayna Baszler. STF. STF locked in. Oh, Rosemary's in some trouble here. Rosemary. Now Eliza. Trying to wrench back again. Look at this. Pulling back on the neck of Rosemary. Again, this is how she tapped out Shayna. Trying a damnedest to do so to Rosemary now, but Rosemary is refusing to give up. Rosemary. Elbow in the head. Eliza knocked back here. Eliza staggering back to her feet. Rosemary. Back body drop there, taking it down. Eliza goes down now, and Rosemary. Middle rope now. Rosemary. Eliza get back up now, and Rosemary. We go. Double axe handle takes it down. Rosemary now. Hang on. Grabs the showstopper. The ropes. Spear. Levels her. Here we go. Rosemary. Pulls her in. Wing flipper. Rosemary. 1, 2. Eliza stays in it. The showstopper stays alive. Rosemary up to the top rope now, and Rosemary goes for the elbow. Eliza avoids the discus punch now. Eliza caught here, and Rosemary head first into the corner. We go now, and the Demon Queen spits some mist on her hand. Coming in. Goes for her. Countered by Eliza. Eliza with that knee in the face. Taking her down. That knee does some damage. Rosemary bumps shoulders with her now. Rosemary with Eliza up. Rosemary body slams her, taking her down. Now Rosemary We're in the ropes here. Rosemary tying the arm of Eliza up. We're in now, and now Rosemary with Eliza in the ropes. Rosemary on the ropes. Ducks him. Follows through into the ropes herself with a massive clothesline. As it goes down, Rosemary. Oh, Eliza kicks her back, knocking her off her feet now, and Eliza. Eliza gets caught now around the back by Rosemary. And now Rosemary ducks her. And leapfrog into. Goes for the knee strike. Eliza countering. Eliza caught by the back of the head. Uppercut. Eliza got caught by the hair there. The Knockouts champ pulling herself up in the corner. Rosemary goes for him. Eliza gets caught with the clothesline herself. Rosemary up to the top rope. Rosemary gonna look to fly. Goes for the leg drop. Is out of the way now, and Eliza runs for the ropes. Gets caught. Rosemary hits a second wing clipper. Eliza's down. 1, 2. Kick out from the Knockouts champ again. Rosemary rolls it back over again. Kicking the head there from Eliza now, and Eliza. A cut there from Rosemary now. Rosemary up to the middle rope. Goes for her diving knee strike. Eliza. A hook. Oh, Eliza with a big slap there. Knocking back Rosemary. Rosemary with a spear. Eliza, though, catching her in a small package. 1, 2. Nearly pulls it off. Rosemary pulling herself into the corner, and Eliza. Now Eliza's feeling it. She puts Rosemary up on the top rope now. Eliza. Into. Buster off the top rope. Rosemary goes down, and Eliza kicks her in the head. As I now gets Rosemary back up to her feet. Big chop there. Rosemary was looking for Red Wedding. As Eliza by the back of the head now puts her in the ropes. Rosemary countered. Eliza. Springboard into a sling blade. Now Eliza's got her back to her feet. For whom the bell tolls. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. I think a lot of people thought Jade was going to be what happened there. Eliza just handling the business herself tonight. Maybe Father James Mitchell was right. Maybe Rosemary is just losing that touch. I mean, I hate to admit it, Z3, but you might be right. Not out of the realm of possibilities that the Sinister Minister actually right. And that the Demon Queen has lost a lot of her power. Her vessel, as he put it, is growing weaker. Eliza managing to put down Rosemary tonight. Avoided that final attempt at the Red Wedding, and then bang, boom, the bell tolls connected. Your winner and still Knockouts World Champion, the showstopper, Elizabeth Belle. Eliza with the win. Who will be that final challenger in just 4 weeks' time? Time shall tell, but folks, coming up next, the TNA tag team titles on the men's side are on the line. All right, folks, coming up next here at Sacrifice, the TNA Tag Team Championships are on the line. That is right, as here come the Skyscrapers. To the ring, Bishop Dyer and Donovan Dijak, ready for action. Jack and Dia looking to become the new TNA Tag Team Champions. Bishop Dyer is a former TNA World Champion in his own right. Got that much going for him, but been a little while since that happened. And here come the Tag Team Champions to the ring. Juice Robinson and David Finlay. FinJuice making their way to the ring. Oh, FinJuice ready for action. A big defense here for them tonight. Oh, let's do this. TNA Tag Champions defending against the Skyscrapers. Jack and Juice starting it out. Here we go. Halfway point of the card tonight, Doc. That it is. We've seen 2 title changes so far and 1 successful defense. Big double team there from FinJuice as Juice hammering away on Dijak. Dijak going down now. Donovan Dijak picked back up to his feet. Right hook from Juice. Dijak, though, taking out the legs. Dijak into a Boston Crab here on Juice. Dijak locking it in. What a roll through into it there from Dijak, but Juice knocking him back. Juice Robinson. Right hook from Dijak there, and Dijak grabbing Juice. Folks, I've been told that Hangman Page has been caught by TNA security from what happened earlier, and he's been taken care of, so he has been forcibly removed from the building. Do not anticipate seeing him again tonight. Now Dijak around the midsection. Gut wrench taken down. Juice Robinson. He's going down now. Dijak slamming him down repeatedly now, and Dijak picks up the leg now, does Juice. Juice Robinson here. Back to his feet. Big jabs now. Jabbing away. Forearm strike. Juice ducked by Dijak now, and Donovan Dijak collides with him. Dijak with a big boot. Back up to his feet. Dijak. That spinning big boot now. Into a cover on Juice Robinson. 1, 2. Juice Robinson kicks out. Looked like David Finlay was getting ready to be on the way as well. Dijak standing over Juice here. Tag is made. Bishop Dyer is in. Double axe handle taking him down. Bishop Dyer. Slamming Juice down by the back of the head. Bishop Dyer drops the elbow here on Juice. Robinson's down. Bishop Dyer rolls him over here. Bishop Dyer. Counted now. Big right hook from Juice now. And Juice Robinson flings him around here. Juice Robinson. Big jab taken down. Bishop Dyer, the Nomad. Goes down here as Dyer now. Launched into the corner. Tag is made to David Finlay. FinJuice working together here. Flying shoulder block from David. Finlay now getting Bishop Dyer back up to his feet now. And Bishop Dyer. Big jabs now. Knocking him back. Overhand chop. Clothesline. Taking down the Rebel. Tag is made back to Dijak now. Donovan Dijak entering the mix here, and Dijak slams down the arm. Rope now does Dijak, and Donovan Dijak here. We're going to come off the middle rope with flying clothesline. Down goes David Finlay. Is down now, Dijak. Here we go. Dijak has him by the throat. Choke slam. David Finlay is down. Dijak to win the tag titles. There's Juice with the save. The midsection lifts Juice up now. Dijak with Juice Robinson. Powerbombed out of the ring. Tag is made. Bishop Dyer is back in. Bishop Dyer, the Skyscrapers, in only their second match together, could be about to become AEW or TNA Tag Team Champions. End of days. End of days to Finlay. 1, 2, no! Very few people kick out of the end of days. Jediah punching the midsection there now, and David Finlay. Big kick now. David Finlay pulls him in, hits him up, and drives him down with that knee in the neck. Into a cover, has him down. 1, 2, no. Juice Robinson is tagged in now, and Juice and Finlay. Double shoulder blocks taken down Bishop Dyer. And now Juice Robinson up on the shoulders for lung blower at Bishop Dyer. Into a cover now, Juice Robinson. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, FinJuice retained the titles again. David Finlay and Juice Robinson handling business tonight. FinJuice keeping the TNA Tag Team titles. 3 more matches to go tonight. The TNA X Division title is on the line up next. Bullet Club getting one last chance to take the title back. Alright folks, coming up next here on Sacrifice, it is time for the X Division Championship to be on the line. As now, here comes the challenger. That's right, he is a former X Division champion. Taiji Ishimori makes his way down to the ring. So, here comes the champion. Leon Slater, the youngest in charge, making his way down to the ring. Leon Slater won that championship just a few weeks ago on Bullet Club Raw. It was supposed to be Bullet Club's big crowning night. And it was a big ladder match where Leon Slater pulled out the win and captured the X Division title. That he did, and now the youngest in charge looking to defend TNA from dropping that title back to Bullet Club. So let's do this. Taiji and Leon. It's a third to last matchup of the evening. So we've got a big tag matchup next in the main event. So, here we go. Both men went for big kicks out of the gate. I think Taiji got the better of it. Looks like he did because Leon went down now and Taiji logging up with him. Leon Slater now. Ahead here does Leon Slater now, and Leon Slater Ishimori goes around the waist now of Slater here, and Leon Slater. Caught by Taiji now, and Taiji Ishimori. Slater now has a hold of him here, and Leon Slater pulls him through into a cover on Taiji. Leon Slater for the 1. No, Ishimori kicks out. Jackknife cover now, Taiji. 1, 2. Leon Slater, though. Is it back around now, and Slater. Backslide. 1, no. Big knee strike there, connecting from Taiji, busting Leon open, rather. Bushing. Shut up. As now, this guy pinned a former WWE champion yesterday, by the way. Yeah, this guy got his ass handed to him in his last 3 matches. What, not got much to say, Britt? I don't think I like it when you're able to outsmart me. Back into the ring goes Taiji. Look, I've been shat on for months now. I'm getting kind of sick of it. Now Taiji. Shots here from Leon. You know what? Fair enough, I suppose. Leon Slater and Taiji Ishimori slapping the hell out of one another here. Slater now, big right hook connects. Roundhouse kick takes down Taiji and Leon Slater. Sends him back up to his feet here. Leon hits him with a crossbody, but didn't get all of it. Slater. Taiji Ishimori pulling himself up in the ropes. Leon Slater is currently down. Leon Slater. Himself back up to his feet now. Now he's up. Leon. Caught now. Taiji. Puts him off the ropes. Taiji Ishimori ducks him. Ishimori. No. For this, Slater knocking him back. Leon Slater knocks him back here. And Slater. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Into a cover here for the 1. Cover for the 2. Cover for the 3 now. Now Leon Slater firing away at Taiji Ishimori. Ishimori now back slam, and down goes Leon. Now Taiji Ishimori dragging Leon Slater back towards the center of the ring. And Slater is in trouble. Taiji. Tombstone lung blower. How many times did that retain the X Division title for him in the past 8-3? More than I can think to remember. Leon Slater kicks out, though. Taiji goes for the moonsault. Leon. Big takedown there. Leon Slater. Right hook connects. Roundhouse kick taking him down. Leon Slater. Slater's got Taiji now. Leon Slater with Taiji into the corner. Big flip across the ring, taking him down. Now Leon Slater goes up to the top. Slater. 450 splash! Went halfway across the ring with it to retain the X Division title. 1, 2, 3. Leon Slater gets the win. Slater, in fairly quick fashion, retaining the X Division title. Hell of a win there for Leon Slater tonight. Leon Slater picking up the victory and retaining the X Division title. Big tag match coming up next here, folks. Bullet Club against Zander and a mystery partner. Rumors have been circulating all week about who it could be. Let's find out. All right, folks. Well, coming up next, it's time for some tag team action. It's our second to last matchup of the night. As here he is, the LS11 Grand Champion, Bullet Club's Silver Bullet, Buddy Murphy. The leader of the Bullet Club Gorillas. Buddy Murphy leads the way down to the ring. Talatonga Hikuleu, rather. The Talatonga Hikuleu by his side. This is why I don't have us commentating Raw terribly often. Only when Zander's injured or suspended. Gotta stop having to do that for him. Buddy Murphy makes his way to the ring with the tallest Tonga by his side, but he's not teaming up with Hikuleu tonight. No, he is teaming up with the TNA Digital Media Champion, Chris Danger, making his way down to the ring. Chris Danger ready for action tonight. Big matchup here for him as he teams up with Buddy Murphy. He won that title the same night Murphy won the LS11 Grand Title Taboo Tuesday back in January. It's almost 2 months ago now. 99 overall. This Danger makes his way to the ring. All right, Carver. We're waiting on you. Any day now. You know, Chris, I bet he doesn't even have a partner. You know what? I bet you're right. I bet he doesn't. I'll tell you what, Zander. We'll give you 10 seconds to forfeit. 10 seconds to get out here. And then we'll consider the match accepted. Otherwise, if you're not out here, and your music hasn't hit, and we don't see you by the time I finish counting, we'll consider it a forfeit. And we'll accept that you're picking Rick for Zandermania. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, oh my God. Y2Z. It's finally happened. Chris Jericho is back in the Impact Zone. Zander has got a hell of a tag team partner tonight. Y2Z. We thought it was a one-time only at Christmas when it happened. Seems not, Doc, because the former TNA World Champ is back. Y2Z is here. And I think Zander ain't forfeiting to Bullet Club tonight. Not tonight, not anytime soon. Zander and Buddy starting it out. Buddy with that knee strike, though. This is Zander's 4th match in 2 days. Now he's throwing some jabs here. Is ZC knocking Buddy back into the ropes, and Zander clotheslines him out of the ring. Zander pacing now, waiting for Buddy to get up. Zander looks more confident than ever now that he's got one of his idols, Chris Jericho, standing in his corner. Knee strike there from Buddy. Zander goes down. Zander
Big right hook connecting to Buddy Murphy. Now Buddy Murphy follows through that big knee strike, though. Buddy Murphy's got Zander now, kicking him in the head. Murphy. Down here, Buddy Murphy going down for ground and pound. Jericho with the shot there. Down goes the grand champion, Zander. Big right hook knocking him down, and Zander's got him back up. Zander now throws Murphy in the corner. Tag is made. Jericho in. Now Zander and Jericho working together a lot better than they were a few months ago when they last teamed up. Murphy goes out of the ring now, and Jericho. Murphy sent back into the ring by ZC now, and Chris Jericho taking him back up to his feet here, kicking away at him. Zander watching on his Buddy. Answers back though. Buddy Murphy's got Jericho into the corner. And now Buddy, a tag is made to Chris Danger. Chris Danger now comes in, punch to the midsection. Danger now knocks back Jericho. Chris Danger with Chris Jericho off the ropes. Chris Danger goes for him. Jericho catching the ropes into big flip there. Chris Squared, remembers what we were calling them last year in LAW when Zander was going after Chris Jericho in the LS11 Grand title. Nicolay with top turnbuckle. Hates to see him coming. Oh, and Jericho set into it. That's how I beat LA Knight last night. Oh, did you beat LA Knight yesterday? You haven't fucking mentioned it once. Now Chris Jericho rolled over by Chris Danger into a cover. One kick out from Jericho. Referee taking care of the turnbuckle. Buddy Murphy tagged back in now. Two former grand champions in here now. With the kick there now. Buddy Murphy has got Chris Jericho. Pulls him in, lifts him up, and suplexes him down. Throw a kick in the head now, and Chris Jericho pulling him in now. Buddy's got him up. And running powerbomb to Jericho. Jericho taking the big backdrop there. Chris Danger tagged in now. Jericho trying to crawl to Zander before Chris Danger can get to him. No, Danger cutting him off. Zander was desperate for the tag there, and Jericho pulling himself onto the bottom rope. Answering back now, Chris Jericho. Knocking Buddy off the apron. Drops down to avoid Chris Danger now, and Chris Jericho taking him down too. Jericho standing on business right now. Goes to the baseball slide. Chris Danger. Code breaker. What a code breaker. They added Chris Danger. 1, 2. Buddy was right there if he needed to be. Jericho, big kicks here coming in. Chopping back Chris Danger now. And Chris Jericho runs in. Sling blade to Chris Danger. Here we go. Now the King of the Universe is in. And now with Chris Danger on the ropes. Ducks him. Goes for the big kick there. Danger's got him now. Chris Danger rolls him through. Top turnbuckles. They hate to see Hikaloo coming. Murphy tagged back in now, and Murphy. Zander now off the ropes. Buddy Murphy goes for him. Zander claps the ears now, and Buddy Murphy caught with the big clothesline there. Zander getting him back up to his feet now, and ZC jabbing away at him here, knocking back Buddy. Chris Jericho watches on as Zander now with Buddy off the ropes. Zander finally having backup against Bullet Club, and you can see it's yielding dividends for him right now. Zander with a big chop there to Buddy Murphy, jabbing away at him here. Buddy Murphy collides with him now. Murphy's got hold of Zander now, kick to the midsection. Has him up. And running powerbomb connecting again to Zander. Now Buddy B trigger connecting to the Rumble winner. Now Buddy Murphy. Zander for another powerbomb.
Zander just getting repeatedly taken down here. Buddy Murphy. Tags in Chris Danger as Zander falls out of the ring here. Clothesline now. Down goes Buddy. Zander now going up to the top rope. Chris Danger went for him. Zander, wait a minute. The turnaround for Chris Danger, knocking him off the top rope. Danger covering him off that. Kick out from Zander, though. Avoids the super kick into throwback. Now Zander looking for chaos control. There's Buddy for the save, though. And wait a minute. Massive DDT to Buddy Murphy. Now Zander has got Chris Danger back to his feet, and Zander him in the corner. Tag is made to Jericho. Zander and Jericho with launching code breaker to Danger. What a launch. 1, 2. Danger kicks out. So now Jericho. Here we go. Rocked and dropped with Judas effect. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Y2Z. What a match. Chris Jericho and Zander with the win. They get the job done. Zander and Chris Jericho. At one point in time, they said one time only and never again, but now, Y2Z with the win. Main event time coming up next. All right, this is it, the main event of Sacrifice. Here comes the man with 141 2/3% chance of winning, in his own words. The Exterminator, Carnold, Zandzenegger, makes his way down to the ring. Carnold makes his way down to the ring. His first and possibly only ever shot at the TNA World title. Carnold his way down to the ring. Carnold looking to be the first one to take a world title away from Bullet Club. Terminator's made his way to the ring. So, now here comes a former X Division champion. Steve Maclin. Maclin gonna look to tag him and bag him tonight and bag his first ever world title. We saw both Carnold and Maclin advance in the Lethal Lottery just yesterday. Well, you were on commentary. I was backstage. We saw yesterday that Carnold and Maclin both advanced in Lethal Lottery. So now Steve Maclin and Carnold find each other as opponents tonight just the way they could next week, depending on how the wheel lays out for them. True. Spin the wheel on Monday. Zander and the rest of the boys from Creative will be in call on Monday, spinning the wheel on the first watch-along since everything happened. And now, here comes the cleaner, the TNA World Champion, Kenny Omega, making his way down to the ring. He won the title back at Victory Road, beating the man we just saw return a moment ago, Chris Jericho. He then retained it against Jericho at Bound for Glory, and he has been on the run of a lifetime ever since. That he has Kenny Omega, ready for a huge defense. It's his first multi-man defense like this. TNA World Champion made his way to the ring. Kenny Omega. Not a nice steaming bowl of foreshadowing for what comes after TNA and NXT and Ring of Honor wrap up. Maclin, Carnold, Omega, triple threat. Here we go. Carnold out of the gate, taking down Omega. Carnold and Maclin launch at one another now, and Carnold and Maclin. Look out there from Maclin. Omega. Back of Carnold now, rolling him over here. Carnold goes down. Kenny Omega, cover. One, saved by Steve Maclin. Maclin, the corner here. Carnold, clothesline, taking down Maclin. Big clothesline in the corner now. Carnold taking down Omega, kicking him down. The issue with Carnold is right now, he is on another level compared to where he normally is. Now, you and I both know Carnold's already an out-of-this-world competitor. That he is. Carnold is ridiculous inside of that ring with the moves he makes. But right now, he is just competing on a completely different level compared to what he used to be at. He used to be a lot more slow and methodical with explosive offense. Now he's turned it up to 100. That he has as Kenny Omega grabs onto him, lifts him up, and Kenny Omega dropping him with a knee. Now Kenny telling Maclin it's time to finish this up as quick as possible. Grabs hold of Maclin, throws him off the ropes, big knee strike. Carnold coming back in now, and Carnold running away, knocking back Kenny Omega. Kenny, drop kick to the legs. Over now, and Kenny Omega grabs the arm of Carnold now. Kenny stomps the arm. Carnold goes down. Kenny, springboard, goes for the moonsault. Now Kenny's got Carnold up on the shoulders here. Kenny Omega has Carnold in the corner now, and stun gun taking him down. Kenny now caught here. Maclin thrown off the ropes is Omega. Kenny Omega taken down. Now Steve Maclin. Carnold tries to dive on and Maclin got out of the way. Now Omega going after Maclin. Kenny Omega going to the midsection. Now Omega with a V trigger. Carnold getting knocked back. Now Kenny. Body slam. Now Kenny Omega pulls him in. Powerbomb. Flips him through. V trigger connects again. Now Omega with the kendo stick shot to Maclin. Maclin goes down now, and Kenny Omega with Maclin. Into the steps. Down he goes. Now Kenny telling Carnold to get up. Carnold's down here. Omega rolls him over here. Kenny Omega. Knee into the back. Rolls back into the ring now. Kenny Omega, what is he thinking here? I think he's so used to singles matches he went in to try and break the count, not even thinking about it. Perhaps so. Now Omega's got Carnold down now, and Kenny Omega. Here we go, gonna look for a V-trigger. Carnold! Just sent him face first into the ring apron. Carnold with a chop block now. Superman punch to Maclin. Carnold's got Steve Maclin now, and Carnold with Maclin back into the ring. Up on the apron now, and Carnold. Talking Maclin here, but now Omega. Omega's got Maclin. Steve Maclin in the corner. Kenny Omega. Omega now throws Maclin. Shoulder first into the ring post, and Zander now has Carnold. Omega now caught by Carnold, rather. Carnold firing away on Kenny here. Kenny Omega getting knocked back. Forearm strikes from Carnold. Spears him in the back. Cover on Omega. Carnold. 1, 2, no! Carnold nearly winning the TNA World title right then and there. Maclin with a big clothesline. Kenny with the knee strike. Maclin now hip tossed by Omega. Kenny Omega now with Carnold down. Kenny into V-trigger on Carnold. Do a cover now. Omega to retain the gold. Kick out from Carnold. Omega with a one-winged angel. Carnold swings him around now, and Carnold into Steiner screwdriver to Kenny Omega. Now Carnold. The baseball slide. Maclin who enters the ring now, and Steve Maclin. Carnold with a shot to Maclin now, and Maclin, wait a minute, has Carnold. KIA! KIA to Zandzenegger. 1, 2, kick out. Carnold stays alive. Now Steve Maclin with a chop to Kenny. Throws him into the corner again. Omega goes down. Maclin rolls Omega over now, and Steve Maclin. Carnold now with a shot to Maclin here. And Maclin's got Zandzenegger now, pulls him in. Steve Maclin with Carnold. Carnold slides out it. Chop block to Steve. Maclin, wait a minute. Carnold dumps out onto him. Carnold now has Steve Maclin here, and Carnold. No, Maclin throwing Zandzenegger back into the ring. Carnold rolling back to his feet now, and Steve Maclin. Wait a minute. Spear! 1, 2. Maclin kicks out. Omega was nearly too late. Nearly had to watch the TNA title go goodbye. Hits him with the knee in the midsection. Now Omega. Omega's got Carnold. Kenny Omega. Head first in the turnbuckle. Puts Carnold up on the top rope now, and Omega. Omega's got Carnold now. Taking him down off the top rope. 1, 2. Not quite the one-winged angel, though, was it?
was a phantom driver off the top is what it was, Doc. And now Carnold's been taken out of the ring, and Omega. Here we go. Kenny has Maclin all to himself. One-winged angel. Now he covers Maclin. Kenny Omega steals it. Carnold barely kicked out of the phantom driver off the top. Then Kenny Omega nailed the one-winged angel on Maclin for the win. It looked like Carnold had it won a few times there. And right here, Omega, that off the top, then the followed through. Your winner, and still TNA World Champion, Kenny Omega. That is going to do it tonight, folks. Well, hold on a minute. Well, yeah, hold on just 1 minute. The X Division champ is back out here. Leon Slater is here. Leon Slater, the youngest in charge, is coming back out. Leon Slater. Oi, Kenny. It's 4 weeks left, right? Final resolution. Four more weeks. Final resolution. March 21st. I'm invoking Option C. Yeah, it's real great kid. Hey, Bullet Club, get him. On Kenny legging it out of there. That's Hikuleo. Hikuleo, the enforcer for Bullet Club, attacking Leon Slater. Leon ending the night trying to announce he's invoking Option C in 4 weeks. Oh, wait, hang on. There's Desmond Xavier. Desmond Xavier of the Rascals. The leader of the Rascals taking care of Hikuleo. Oh, and wait, there's the grand champion, Buddy Murphy. And Murphy, seemingly the last member of Bullet Club still standing tonight. Taiji and Danger in the trainer's room after their losses earlier, and FinJuice, I think, hit the bars a little too early. Buddy Murphy setting up a table here. Oh, wait a minute. Murphy sees who's coming. So he takes out Dez, and then Zander. Zander Corver. Zander with Buddy. Chaos Control. And Zander picking him up now. Zander. Zander, hang on. Through a table. Buddy Murphy. As you lay there, hopefully as uncomfortable as possible, I want you to listen to me. I want you to digest what I'm about to say before I walk into Zandermania in 5 weeks with my choice of a championship. Because I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. I don't hate you, buddy. I don't even dislike you. I do like you. I like you a hell of a lot more than some of these no-life simps that worship the ground any wrestler you've so-called wronged, like Seth Rollins, walks on. I hate this idea that you're the best, because you're not the best. You're the bronze bullet at best, and you're silver medal Murphy, because you're always second best to anyone and everyone that crosses your path. You're the seventh best part of Bullet Club Gold, and even with only 6 of you in the group, that's because we all know the 2 best things about Bullet Club Gold are attached to either side of your wife. And speaking of your wife, everyone says you got this unbeaten Riz, or whatever bullshit they call it, because you managed to pull, engage, and fumble Alexa Bliss, and now you're married to Rhea Ripley. But you aren't even the best at that, because Tyler Bates got you one-upped. He's pulled Liv Morgan, Toni Storm, and Sol Ruka. You're not even the best disciple to stab Seth Rollins in the back, because at least when Nathan Frazier did it, he didn't get fired 6 months later. Dude, you aren't even the best guy to go through a spotlight in LS11, and you did that twice. You're even second best to Big Show when it comes to changing your allegiance. Are you friends with Seth? Do you hate him? You change your allegiances more than I change my theme music. And you know what, buddy? You're also not the best, because I'm done dodging it. I'm done hiding from it. I am the best. I am the king of the universe, and you're just the king of catering. But I will give you this, buddy. There's one thing that you're better at than I am, and that's being a leech on whoever's at the top of the mountain. You're a great leech. You're as great a leech as Bully Ray was. I don't know if you're as good as dear old Papa Paul over in the Fed. He's a real good leech, still is. Always got to take his pointing photos with the popular guys and girls. And doesn't like the spotlight, as you know. Whoops, look at me, everyone! I'm breaking the fourth wall again! I am the king of the universe. I am the best creator in this community. And I have been the king and the best ever since day one when I hit record for the first time. And I've been vilified and hated since that day because I dare to do things that nobody else will. I dare to make the content nobody else will. I dare to tell the top dogs that just because they got popular for mediocre storytelling and a few highlight reel clips, that their actual product sucks. I've been hated because I took a gamble on myself and my content, and nobody wanted to admit it worked. Instead, they wanted to call me almost as good as Murphs. Yeah, that's right, I know all about Murphs. The difference between me and Murphs is that when the going got tough for me, I kept going. He took his ball and went home to make half-baked basic what-if videos. I've jumped through so many of the IWC's imaginary hoops and snatched so many invisible YouTube brass rings that it finally dawned on me that all of that is exactly what I just called it. Imaginary. The only thing that's real is me, and the fact that day in, day out for almost 7 years, I have proved it to everybody in the world that I am the king of the universe and the best creator with the pen in that ring, even on commentary, on this mic. Nobody can touch me. And yet, no matter how many times I prove it, I'm not the one getting brought out to the 2K26 launch event in New York. I'm not invited to any collaborations. I'm barely on the recommended tab. I'm certainly not on any shitty e-feds promoting Playboy bikini shoots and posting AI videos of their female cause pregnant or in lingerie. Yeah, 7 years, and that's one of the only collaborations I've ever been invited to. And they called me leaving them dodging a bullet. Well, guess whose biggest event of the year ended with a bang, and which one got all the big backlash from a dwindling fan base? Spoiler alert, the people weren't revolting when I dropped Chris Jericho on his balding-ass head and won the LS11 Grand Championship. But I'm not invited to work with WrestleTalk. They laugh in my face. I'm not on the call for a guest appearance on Insight with Chris Van Vliet, but the fact of the matter is, I should be. And trust me, this isn't sour grapes. But the fact that reaction streamers and interviewers like Denise Salcedo, who have never touched a game controller in their life, get invited to Creator Fest and I don't, makes me sick. Oh, and hey, let me get this one thing straight. Those of you in the chat right now who are cheering me on, You're just as big a part of why I'm pissed off as all the people watching that don't bother to comment or even just say something in the live chats. Because you're the ones who are clicking through and telling me good show 20 seconds after I upload an hour-long video or 10 minutes into a premiere that hasn't even fully started, when I know damn well you just clicked through to see who won the matches. You're the ones that didn't give two flying fucks about me until I decided to go scorched fucking earth and start telling everyone what I really feel about them. You're the ones that go and worship the most basic booking on other people's content and throw it in my face that they've got more subscribers than me because the number at the bottom of their video is a little bit higher than mine. Because you're complacent with watching the same 5 storylines and the same 4 main eventers on every universe mode. Because you've fried your attention spans too much to give these new guys you beg for opportunities like Austin Theory, Ilya Dragunov, and even you, Buddy Murphy, the actual time of day when you reach the top. Instead, you start to beg. You people start to beg for Roman and Seth and Cody and Phil to get the title again because it's comfortable, it's safe, it's familiar. You hate anything new because you don't have the time to accept that this business is constantly changing, evolving, and adapting. You're too complacent to adapt with it. I am leaving Zander Mania 10 with the LS11 Universe Grand Championship on March 29th. And hell, who knows? Maybe I'll leave LS11 entirely and go defend it in the Call League of Nations or Rocker Entertainment. Maybe I'll go step in the ring instead of just commentating for GPW. Hey Grizzly Entertainment, how you doing? The reason I'm so angry is all of you. Because whatever I do, you're still going to tell me that it's not good enough for you. You're still going to glaze people who ditched Universe Mode, like Murphs and Pro Jake, as if there are some kind of gods. The wheel is going to keep turning, and I understand that. The WWE Games community is going to continue to succeed with content despite themselves, because shitty what-if videos with AI thumbnails and chat GPT scripts are going to continue to dwarf the real hard work of universe creators. You know why what-if channels are succeeding? Because they surround themselves with glad-handed, nonsensical douchebag yes-men, like former members of this LS11 roster who are going to sit there and tell them that they have everything that they want to hear. And I'd like to think that maybe these videos will succeed with Universe once AI slop is dead. But the fact of the matter is, it's going to just get replaced by something worse, something even more generic, and people are going to keep saying, oh, that's fire, man, that's so fire, to the same 4 ideas over and over. Meanwhile, do you know what the hardworking people like me get? Do you know what the thanks I get is for the last 7 years of blood, sweat, and tears I've poured into giving upwards of 10 hours a week, if not more, of content gets me? It gets me the same 5 people telling me I suck, that I'm boring, that my commentary is lame, that they hated everything I produced. I get the losers and weirdos that make 5 or 6 fake accounts and pretend to be their own fiancés to ask me to unblock their main 6 accounts so they can come in my community and just talk about their own content over and over. I get woken up at 6 in the morning to find out I'm apparently an booker and a giant fucking mark for myself, while I just take it on the chin and act like it doesn't piss me off in the slightest, and I just try to be a good sport about all of it. I get the community of people who stalk my page and decide to nitpick and complain about everything and anything, and then just so confidently tell me I'm wrong when I didn't pronounce the W as a W, and instead as a V, as it is in the German language for an Austrian man. I have people that, when I tell the world that I was stabbed in the back by someone I thought was my soulmate and my life partner, and abandoned where I didn't want to be, or when my best friend in the world, my brother, tragically and unexpectedly passes away, I get the people that say, oh, my condolences. By the way, when's Raw coming out today? I get the people that tell me that because their favorite isn't winning, that I'm an active terrorist, or that I'm an absolute dog shit booker. Because someone they hold weird fucking hate boners for is featured in a prominent role. Or better yet, because they didn't watch an entire match or get the full context because they clicked through my entire video and just saw the final slab of the 3 count, so they have no idea what led to the end of a match. I get the people who come in and ask the same 4 questions over and over when I've already answered them 17 times. I get the people who want me to throw away years of build and careful booking to do something completely different because it'd be funny. Or because they're not being moved or getting behind someone on the show, even though everyone else is getting behind them. And it's not just one person, it's not just two people. There are dozens of people I deal with this from all the time. I get the people who decide that they're going to spend the rest of their days relentlessly shitting on my top stars because some girl that they will never know, that will never know that they exist, got fired by $1 billion corporation and I had to write her out of my show. I get called corporate and a sellout because I stopped giving screen time to someone that never brought a damn dime to any of my shows or anything else to the table, and complained at the slightest thing because I didn't hand him the world title on a silver platter with a blowjob to boot. Instead, it was always never good enough, no matter what. I get the people that want to bring their fake girlfriends into shows and be Temu versions of Roman Reigns, Adam Cole, or Drew McIntyre. I get the people that think they're owed a fucking thing from me because I once read their name out loud on a live stream. So now they think that we're friends, we're bros. Spoiler alert, I'm not your close personal friend, I ain't your bro, and I damn sure ain't handing you the world titles on a silver platter. I am the man that's poured his heart and soul into everything he does, and all of you treat him like he's second best at best. So Buddy Murphy, maybe that's why I feel the way that I do towards you. Because I know what it's like to be treated like you're second best. But you know what? I know what it's like to live your life always as second best. You know what it's like to really be second best. Second best member of the Blake Alexa Murphy factor. Second best former disciple of Seth Rollins. Second best in Bullet Club Gorillas. Second best to Mustafa Ali in the Cruiserweight division. Second best champion everywhere you go, and even second best part of your own marriage. So I'll tell you what, buddy. We'll call that a therapy session for today. But before I sign off, I do have one more thing to say. And I'm going to say it right here down the fourth wall again. Hey, Phil. Thanks for letting me jack your promo, bitch. It lasted longer than both of your UFC fights combined, and at least I made it interesting. And was over in a less painful manner than your entire AEW career. If you've got a problem with it, you know where to find me. But as for you, Mrs. Ripley's husband, Bronze Bullet, Silver Medal Murphy, I will see you in the main event of Zander Mania. LS11 Universe, I will see you at Survivor Series if you bother to show up. Now cut the fucking feed.